Sundays at 8 p.m. only on One Africa TV.
Wat dwaal jy nog hier?
Tanzania-born Rini McDonald's beautiful designs are a feast for the eyes, matching color and design in a uniquely African way. A cup of coffee, we travel to Ethiopia to explore the traditional versus the modern way of enjoying this popular beverage. Sculpture artist Adang Chigare as he takes us through his work process. I am Pamela Mtanga and you're watching AfriMax.
The International University of Management, a Namibian university dedicated to its people's future, a hub of abundant opportunities.
We are IUM for life. We are IUM.
Good evening, I'm Nishan Maringa. In the news tonight, Windhoek Municipal Council calls for management committee to resign. City Police recovers laptops and iPhones worth nearly $500,000. Those who claim northern beef is unfit are wrong according to Schlettwein. And Business on One, Comments Corner, Sport and the weather. Windhoek Mayor Joseph Wapingene called on fellow council members to compromise where possible in order to elect a full management committee. This comes after it was proposed in a special council meeting this week that all management committee members should resign and that fresh elections should be held. This is one of the several proposals made by Windhoek Municipal Council members at Monday's meeting, where they were expected to finalize the election of the two vacant management committee positions.
After failing to reach a consensus at Monday's meeting, the Windhoek Mayor Joseph Wapingene stated that the council members came up with several proposals on the way forward. He said this includes one of the three SWAPO party members relinquishing a seat, which will be filled by an opposition party. There are currently only 3 management committee members, all of whom are from SWAPO. The Windhoek Council was given until Friday by the Minister of Urban and Rural Development, Erastus Utoni, to get their house in order.
The way forward, we were having a meeting yesterday. Is it yesterday? Yes. Where we were trying to have a caucus and negotiate or to reach an agreement between the different parties how we should go about to address the issue of the 2 vacant positions. But we could not reach a consensus. So we came up with 5 proposals that we give it to the individuals and political parties to go and discuss with their principals, so that when we come back today, we can now, every political party can come back with the way forward. The one option is that the 2 remaining vacant positions should be filled by the party that are not in, or the opposition party. Then option 2 is that the SWAPO party that is having 3 elected MC members currently should, one councillor should resign in order to give way to 3 opposition party, in order for the opposition party to be 3 and SWAPO to have 2 in the management meeting, in the management committee. Three, the whole management committee, the one that is already elected, must resign, and we should start afresh to elect the whole management meeting. All the elected office bearers, including me and the deputy, plus the three already elected members of MC, should resign, and the whole process to start from fresh. And the last one, all the MC members to resign, and all the political parties represented in the council to have one seat in the MC.
At the special council meeting held on Monday, presiding officer Venetius Alwendo told the municipal councillors that under no circumstances should they be called again until they have their house in order.
When I was here, I have seriously warned that I cannot tolerate to be called here while the council did not put their house in order. I will adjourn the meeting sine die, and I will only come here once you put your house in order. Don't even make any mistake to call us before you put your house in order. That must be understood.
When approached for comment, Minister Erastus Utoni, in the telephonic conversation with News on One, said he will only comment on the matter after the due date he has given council.
There are data deals. And then there are Telecom Namibia data deals. And if you want the biggest data deal of all, you gotta get 31-day Jiva, which comes with a massive 50 gigs of data. Is it even possible to use 50 gigs of data in a month? You tell us. You also get 1,000 voice minutes and 400 SMSs. To get your hands on 31-day Jiva, dial *130*780# and enjoy a month of mega data. Whoa, that's a lot of data, minutes and SMS. How much is that? Must be expensive. No, it's only 185 Namibian dollars excluding that. T's and C's apply. Telecom Namibia.
Sharing your world.
This DJ is too busy. We are giving you all things, everything. Our DJ is on the decks. Join me, Sheulenga, for all this and more on The Tribe, exclusive to One Africa TV.
City police intercepted 4 foreign nationals who are suspected of buying stolen electronic devices through an intelligence-led operation. It is alleged the men were in possession of electronic devices worth 450,000 Namibian dollars, which they go resell in a neighboring country.
4 foreign nationals were arrested after the Windhoek City Police and Namibian Police stopped a vehicle driving in the area of Vanayende on Tuesday afternoon, which turned out to be transporting stolen devices. The police found several laptops in the car, which the men could not provide proof of ownership. The police escorted the men to their residential area in Pioneers Park, where they found additional devices. The police recovered 26 laptops, including Mac, HP, and Lenovo brands, 4 iPhones, and 1 desktop computer.
Just to inform the community of the success of our operation through our operational strategies, one of them being your intelligence-led policing, we managed to bust a syndicate that is dealing in suspected stolen items. This syndicate, we have been following it for many days. However, today we suspected that the vehicle that we were following had something in it. So luckily our suspicion was then proved to be true, so much so that when we stopped them, we found 4 laptops in the vehicle, together with a few cell phones. And upon inquiries, we went to search the houses, in which then we found all these laptops. They are about 20-something. The other thing is that these laptops, our suspicion is that they are in transit to our neighboring countries. Of course, we cannot mention the name now since we are trying to ascertain few things.
Namibian Police Head of Operations in Commerce Region, Chief Inspector Carl Hiko, pleaded with the public members who have lost items to come forth, but they should bring along proof of ownership.
The case will be registered at Vanaenda Police Station, and the investigation is still ongoing. So we are appealing for the community after the investigation to come and claim their belongings, but they have to bring proof of the laptops for them to claim the ownership.
Hiko further cautioned public members from buying items from the streets because doing so encouraged them to keep operating.
The Minister of Agriculture, Water and Land Reform, Kalle Schletvine, stated that whoever shared a report that the meat from the Northern Communal Areas, or NCAs, is unfit for human consumption is working against the joint economic interest of the country.
The Minister of Agriculture, Kalle Schletvine, was questioned by members of the National Assembly in Windhoek last week concerning the authenticity of claims made by farmers from the south that meat produced in the north of the Red Line cannot be exported because of foot and mouth disease infections. Some members of parliament called it continuous sabotage of northern farmers and have asked for the ministry to take action to end it completely.
As these farmers south of the veterinary cordon fence ever request for a meeting with you as minister to raise their concerns so that this issue could be discussed and solved in an amicable way instead of raising alarm outside the borders.
This, Honourable Minister, is a continuous sabotage.
What is the question now? Put it in.
No, the question is coming. It's a continuous sabotage against northern farmers. What is Namibia or your ministry going to do to ensure that this continuous prejudice on the northern farmers stops and stops for good?
Schletvine denied communication with any farmers concerning the matter and explained that meat sourced from across the country is safe for consumption, especially considering the rigorous efforts made to vaccinate livestock last year.
I must be very frank with you. I have not received any communication from any farmer south of the cordon fence of that nature. In fact, if it is indeed true, then it is wrong. It's false. I'm not aware of that letter, and I would be very happy to receive that copy of the letter. And it is interesting because according to our survey in the north, half of the cattle population of the north migrates between southern Angola and back to us. So if there is a restriction to sell, it would be absurd because many animals are grazing, many Namibian-owned cattle are grazing in the north. It is the farming practice that is there. They are grazing in Angola, yeah. So it is somehow not making logical sense to me. But you have to have a record of vaccination. You have to have traceability of the animals that are slaughtered. You have to quarantine them. You have to slaughter them in a specific way and chill them and cool them and store the meat for a certain period of time. And then it is free to trade. So if there is anyone who says we cannot trade either with animals from the northern area nor from the southern, it is wrong. We can. So it would be a statement that is not furthering our interest, and it's a statement that factually is wrong.
Schledwein further stated that there is currently an agreement underway between Angola and Namibia to allow trade of not only beef but also bovine animals under the right conditions and restrictions.
This Easter at your local OK store, there are eggs and bunnies and savings galore. But what's more, at your OK store, there hangs a golden ticket with your share of $1 million in vouchers, if you can get it. All you need to do to stand a chance to win is buy any participating product and start to imagine. You also save on Sparletta, Twist or Stony, only $16.99 each. Now Milk Farm Fresh Milk, a bargain at $34.99. And Sunlight Dishwashing Liquid, only $49.99. Okay, owners you can count on.
Swipe on it and win! Come bank with us and stand a chance to win the grand prize of an eco-friendly hybrid vehicle or one of 40 fuel vouchers worth $40,000 Namibian.
Full tank, I believe.
To enter, simply make any purchase using your Bank Vintage Visa debit or credit card between the 1st of October 2022 and the 31st of March 2023. With your Bank Vintage Visa card in hand, let's journey together with every swipe. Visit bankvintage.com.na for more information. Protect yourself against fraud and never share your PIN. T's and C's apply. Bank Vintage, a member of Capricorn Group.
Welcome to this evening's edition of Business on One. Debmarine Namibia responded to the call of Nicholas Witbooi Memorial Primary School to build 12 ablution facilities in order to create a conducive environment for the learners. The school, which is located near Dortabus, has been facing a lack of adequate sanitation facilities. Located at a farm near the Dortabus settlement, which is 165 kilometers southeast of Windhoek, the Nicholas Witbooi Memorial School was established in 1928 and now has a learner population of 262. Through the Innovate project, they constructed 12 toilets at a tune of $350,000 Namibia using locally sourced material. At the handover ceremony, Debmarine Namibia's Chief Executive Officer, Willie Mertens, said the toilets were built with the goal of providing a safe and clean environment for the learners.
Going to the bathroom is a personal thing, and you want to be in a space where you can feel private and where you can feel that you are safe, first of all, because we've got girls here. And it's important for them to feel safe at this age and to be able to feel their dignity and to be able to know that I mean something. And there are people who care for us. And there are people who care for our cleanliness and for us to be safe when we use the bathrooms. So we at Debmarine Namibia, we are proud to be able to play a part in this project.
According to the school principal, Ruben Ushona, the additional ablution facilities will significantly improve hygiene and sanitation because the school only has 15 toilets at both the school and hostel facility.
These learners are going to be using a flushing toilet which is very, very user-friendly and it is very clean. And we are very, very happy. I don't even have the words to thank this sponsorship from Debmarine through Innovate. Words cannot really express how much I feel, and obviously on the faces of our learners and our parents here, it is evident that we are so happy.
The founder of Innovate, Tuna Willem, said they bring together partners from both the private and public sector on projects that uplift the livelihoods of vulnerable communities.
What we do is we work with all the regions in Namibia. We work with local authorities, we work with private sector partners, we identify a problem. We treat the problem as an asset. We turn it into a commercial opportunity. We create new value chains, supply chains, innovation chains, whatever we can do so that we can start not just solving the problems, but we're creating systems and other people in our communities that now know how to solve the problems that we face. Those toilets are assembled in panels, and that is cement from Namibia. That is labor from Namibia. That is transport, money that's going to transport. That is catering opportunities for events companies to do all of this. So it's my passion in Innovate across the areas and the portfolios that we work in to be able to continue to do what we're doing here. So thank you very much, Dave Marine Namibia, for coming on board through your CSR initiatives and giving us an opportunity to not import, but to manufacture.
The school has from grade 1 to grade 7 a staff complement of 30, including 11 teachers and 29 hostel workers. Mertens expressed that they will look at more projects that are in line with assisting and improving the lives of residents in the surrounding community.
Yes! Thank you.
And that is all we have for you. Be sure to follow us on our social media pages for more Business on One.
Great deals from Choppies. Choppies, great deals for your money.
And now for a look at Comments Corner, your daily dose of comments from our social media pages. With fuel prices having gone up today, the Namibia Bus and Taxi Association NABTA said it has considered engaging stakeholders to start with the process of increasing taxi and bus fares. Paulina wants the operators to also consider commuters. Shitumba said taxi operators make up to 20,000 Namibian dollars a month and do not pay tax. Shafelela agrees with the $15 proposed by a taxi operator. Ed said the association should not just think about making a profit but also consider customers. That is all from Comments Corner. Be sure to engage in our stories on our social media pages for broadcast on News on One.
It is important to be wary of cybercrime and financial fraud so that you can keep your money safe. If a company or someone you regularly make payments to asks you to change their banking details over the phone, take care. It could be a scam. Always confirm the changes you are requested to make via email with the owner of the account and by calling them on the number that you are normally contacting them on. Be careful. The number in the email sent to you might in fact be the fraudster's number. If you are unsure, you can visit your nearest branch or police station and ask for advice and assistance. You can also visit www.pan.org.na today to find out more on how you can protect yourself against fraud.
And now, let's have a look at some sports news. The Tafalaga Brave Warriors head coach Colin Benjamin said he is content with the team's progression ahead of the AFCON 2023 qualifiers clash against Cameroon on the 21st of March.
The Tafalaga Brave Warriors head coach, Colin Benjamin, explained to Sport on One that he is more than happy that the team did not sustain any severe injuries during the 5-day training camp at the Namibian Football Association Technical Center in Windhoek.
Yeah, we had a good five days with the guys. It was basically also just assessing, getting to know each other in this environment. We worked on a lot on our shapes defensively, our organization, our structure, and it was all done in very tight spaces, because I think that a Namibian player, obviously wide is never a problem, but can we find solutions when the space are tight? So that was basically the whole theme of the whole session that we had. So the guys are going this afternoon to their clubs to play on the weekend. Then they come back on Monday, and we resume on Monday till Thursday, and yeah, we take it then from there. But all in all, I think it was a good one. One has a better understanding, a better perspective on our players, and I have to say that they are all very fit. We didn't have any, except for one injury that we had. All of them went through all the sessions, so I'm really, really happy with that part.
In addition, former captain of the Kosafa Brave Warriors team, Dynamo Fredericks, who made the Tafalaga Brave Warriors professional 40-man squad, said that the team can achieve anything due to the players' hard work.
The spirit looks already quite high, and to work with this bunch of talented players, I think impossible is just a word, but when we put our work, hard work and dedication, perseverance, we can do it.
Another footballer, Stephen Damaseb, captain of the under-23 national team, told Sport on One that the setup is promising and that Namibia has a good chance of winning.
To be honest, it looks promising. It won't be easy, but it does look promising if we just put in the work that the coaches give us and we do as they say and we work as a team. So yeah, all is.
The players are expected to be released today ahead of the upcoming Namibian Debmarin Premiership game scheduled for this coming weekend.
That's all the sports news we had for you. Please stay tuned for the weather forecast. And with that, we have come to the end of tonight's edition of News on One. Don't forget to follow us on our social media platforms. From me, Nishan Marenga, and the rest of the team, it's good night.
The International University of Management, a Namibian university dedicated to its people's future, a hub of abundant opportunities.
We are IUL for life. We are IUL.
Thank you for watching this show on One Africa. Because you are part of our One family, your voice is very important to us. Please take a moment to rate this show by scanning the QR code on your screen now, and you can stand a chance to win fantastic prizes every month. T's and C's apply.